I'm caps lock different. It's facts, non-fiction. Said I black out for real, then the track gone missing. If it's cap, I'm dipping. We ain't talking about a move, then it's flatline finished. When I spaz, I'm grinning. Put a peel off in the Sadies and I pass by spinning. It's perks with this life, but I don't have my skinach. Took a quick trip and now I'm back home winning. And I see they eyes pop like I snack on spinach. Pull up to the spot, she tryna grab my digits. I'm already 8 shots, a Henny past my limit. Here you go. Hazards with a dash full of tickets. I'ma act like I don't see them. I got bad eye vision. Y'all can't pass my scrimmage. While y'all tripping, it's Aruba. I realized I had to go and flip the...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 236 of Psychotic and Iconic. Paul's here along with Nick Theories, Philly Phil, and our special guest, fourth round pick out of the University of Texas at San Antonio, UTSA's first ever 4-star signee and current offensive lineman of the San Francisco 49ers. Please welcome Spencer Burford.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's the word?
My man. Welcome to P&I, baby. Welcome to P&I. Let's get it cracking, Spence.
Let's get it cracking.
What's good? What's good, brother?
Not much.
So, I'm going to break the ice a little bit. If you've seen any of our clips or on our social medias, I do apologize up front because the 49ers are not exactly my favorite team. I'm an Eagles fan, though, so you understand the rivalry a little bit that's happened over the past, 4 or 5 years.
It's all good.
Yeah, so it started mainly with Debo, to be honest, with Debo, and then what happened in the NFC Championship game, and there was all the back and forth and stuff like that. So it was tough.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start out tonight, Nick?
Nah, man. So let's talk about your journey, Spence. From UTSA to San Francisco. Talk about your experience at UTSA. How did you become the professional athlete you are today through your experiences at UTSA?
UTSA was an experience, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The good and the bad that came with it. You know what I'm saying? When I first got there, I went in. We all went in with the plan of just trying to change the program for real. Going into that program, I think when I was going in, they were just coming off a top 5 season. They had one of the top 5 defenses in the country at that point in time. They was rolling on defense at that time. And so when I came in, they had real high expectations and stuff like that. So coming in early, playing early, I say really helped. As far as getting the experience and stuff like that out the way, as far just getting your ground, your feet wet and stuff like that. But doing it such as a young age, it gives you a lot of experience. I say along that helped me down the line. I say just jumping in there at a young age, just trying to basically out there just feeding for myself, trying to learn everything I can, trying to be a sponge, bro, trying to soak up as much knowledge as I can, experience. Playing against, P5, G5, whoever it is at the point in time, I was just trying to make sure whenever I got put on the field, that I was doing what I was supposed to do.
Was UTSA your first choice for school?
Nah. UTSA wasn't my first choice of school. I was leaning towards going more towards LSU at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to go down there at LSU. But Coach Wilson had a plan. As far as what he had it set for and what the vision that he saw, and we all believed in the vision, so I went ahead, just trying to put the city on the map at this point in time, because San Antonio had a lot of talent, even still to this day, San Antonio has a lot of talent, and sometimes I get overlooked by Houston and Dallas, of course, cities
of course, yeah.
But that was my main thing, just basically trying to put the program at the back. I'm pretty sure everybody on this podcast is older than our football program, but
that's crazy. Yeah,
it was funny because we were talking about this 20 minutes ago, and I was laughing. I was like, I can't look at him and think that I'm 10 years older than him.
It's
crazy to think that. But to go back to what you were saying about the vision with your coach, I would say that the vision was pretty successful because you're only the 3rd player ever drafted out of UTSA to go to the NFL.
Yeah, the vision was successful on mine for sure. They still got guys coming out of there. It's a lot of talent over there. Coach Trailer picked up the reins, and them boys been balling out ever since. Completely changed the culture around over there. They got everything rolling, making sure that everything is on point and everything is on ball. So right now we just, trying to capitalize off of that momentum. And just make sure that, it becomes a factor, maybe I could just, spark a light in somebody else, or go back and give help or just talk to whoever, just a light a fire in somebody else to, get to the league.
And so you played under Jeff Traylor, right?
Yep.
So he went from basically a successful high school coach to being now
in Texas for high school, for sure.
and that now he's a prominent college figure. So going under him and him being so big in Texas, and then now you go being the third player to go to the NFL from UTSA, does that only deepen your connection to your hometown of San Antonio?
Yeah, most definitely. I would say, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what it was and what it could be. You know what I'm saying? I know just being from the city and watching it and how it's growing and stuff like that, and what they're taking their football program and what they're trying to do with it and what they are doing with it. Just to see the growth within that short amount of time that I was there, and what they've been doing even since I've left. I'm only anxious to see what happens, you know what I'm saying, further on down the years.
Now, when Trailer took over in 2020, did the vision change at all? Like, did anything change
Bro,
within the program?
I'm not gonna lie. When it first came in, a lot of people talk about transfer portal and stuff like that, but at the same
Yeah.
time, COVID was going on too, bro.
Right.
So it's
Right.
just like, you know what I'm saying? We basically had to adapt and adjust to a whole coaching staff that we didn't get to really get on the field with until I say fall camp. We didn't have a spring with them, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have a spring ball to where we could do, because COVID had cut all that up. So here you are, you know what I'm saying? You got a whole new coaching staff who's never seen, you know what I'm saying? They only know what they seen on film as far as personalities and stuff like that, guys in the room, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As far as what they can do, their strong points, their weak points. It's kind of hard to, you know what I'm saying, adjust and how to, you know what I'm saying, craft this player into the player that you want him to be and what you know that he can be, when, you know what I'm saying, you don't have that experience or that time with him. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I had thought about transfer portal, but, you know what I'm saying, Trailer, when he came in, what he said he was about, and what he was trying to do with the program, you know what I'm saying, I was just gonna sit back and wait, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't just gonna jump ship like that, especially, you know what I'm saying, I got a lot of relationships with the guys that's sitting in this room, and I ain't gonna just, you know what I'm saying, jump ship like that.
So you think
I
that
respect that. I respect that shit so much, man.
So
For
you
real.
think that, like, Coach Jeff, he had like a lot of influence on you and your draft status and all that. Like, he was influential in that entire transition from UTSA to getting to the draft and getting drafted by the Niners.
Yeah, I would say he played a role in it for sure. And there was a lot of other coaches that played a role in it too as well. I'm not just
It
gonna
was the program
oh
overall.
yeah, most definitely, yeah, the program and what he did with it for sure. I say and what they did up there as far as establishing a culture. I feel like we had a lot of the missing pieces. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We had a lot of pieces out there that can get the job done. It was just that matter of how we put it all together. You know what I'm saying? How you make stuff make sense.
Is there any teammates that you still connect with from your UTSA days that you
Yeah,
still
yeah.
connect with, train with, and yeah?
Yeah, my childhood friends I grew up with, Frank. I still talk to my boy Frank, or Jew, Rashad. Talk to Sincere every now and then. Reek for sure. It's a lot of guys on the team. My boy Meach, Jalen, Comp, all my guys for real. I ain't gonna lie.
Are
The
any
one
of
that I
them
talk to
currently playing?
Reek.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tariq Williams in the league right now. I think
Pretty
Kevin
cool. Yeah.
Strong, K Strong. I think he's still in the league. Um, I ain't talked to Eric in a minute, but I'm pretty sure Eric's still in the league. Oh yeah, something like that.
That's what's
Again,
up, man. That's dope,
yeah.
bro. So that's dope. So you train in San Antonio, Texas in the
I
off
train
season?
in Houston. Yeah, I train in Houston and in San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you train outside of Houston anywhere, or like do you get invited to places to like train
Yeah,
with a certain coach?
I've gotten invited to a couple of places to come and train there right now. But my biggest thing in the off season, I try to get back to Texas just to see my family. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Being in Cali that whole time. I try to get out here. I do a lot of road running while I'm out here, bro. I'm on the road 24/7. You call and ask anybody that I talk to, bro. I'm steady on the road. I'm in and out. Just trying to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I see my people's faces. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to take that for granted. Just because in the season, you know what I'm saying, like my nephew, like he's getting older, you know what I'm saying? Allowing, like, being around and just watching him like develop as a child, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna miss out on a lot just because due to my profession, I'm not gonna be around, you know what I'm saying, for those certain memorable moments. So I
Yeah.
try
I
to
love
spend
it.
as much time as I possibly can out here with my people. That's really why I just stay out here for the majority of the part, for real.
Yeah, I respect that. It seems like you're a really deep rooted family man, which is great, and definitely respected around here. I wanted to ask you, like, does that take an emotional toll on you during the season that you don't get to connect with your family as much?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. There's always ways that you can connect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that we got cell phones, bro, that's been a huge video
FaceTime.
game. Yeah, I'm saying like the video game, you talking to your partners and stuff like that while you playing the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
FaceTime, and you know what I'm saying. There's other avenues, social media. There's other avenues where you can still connect. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a different thing about being there. It's a difference. But
That's what
as
I
far
mean.
as
Yeah. Like
yeah. Nah,
the
as
emotional
far as
connection to seeing your parents and your family, your loved ones in the flesh, as opposed to just being on the phone. You know what I mean? It's a different
yeah.
dynamic. So I didn't know
But
if
you,
that, like, during the season, you're like, man, I miss home a little bit. If you get like a little homesick
yeah.
at sometimes, you know.
Ain't gonna lie, business is business, bro, at the end of the day. So it's
Facts.
just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a
Yeah.
job to hold, you know what I'm saying? So, and they understand it. That's one thing I think my family about, you know what I'm saying? They understand the weight and severity of the situation as far as like that I can't do certain things, and they understand, they get it. So that also plays a big part too.
Well, I would say you're lucky in that because I would feel like a lot of families struggle with that. You know what I
Nah,
mean? Like
for sure.
being a professional athlete, being away from their family and not getting to see them as often and having that interaction. Yeah, you can interact on the phone, but like we said, it's not the same as in person. So I feel like you're very lucky in that, and in terms of your family being understanding. And yeah, man, it seems like you're really deeply rooted and as a family man. So that's definitely respected. Much love for that.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. I wanted to transition a little bit to start talking about like the draft process and all that. Like, explain like the draft process, and because you were a 4th-round pick, so waiting and then getting that phone call, and then how does it feel to go to at the time one of the league's most dominant teams? Like, does that
Bro,
add a different level of pressure going to you're coming from college to playing potentially next to Trent Williams?
yes. So I'm gonna put it this way, bro. The draft process was long, but it was, I would say, required, and it was very much needed. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret nothing that I went through as far as going through the draft process because it taught me a lot, especially about how everything works as far as, you know what I'm saying, draft picks, the politics and stuff that goes into it. It's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that people
Oh
really
wait, I
don't.
jump in real fast.
No, for sure.
What was like were you supposed to go in the 4th round, or where were they saying that you were potentially going to be drafted?
To be honest, bro, it depends on who you talk to, bro. That's really what it comes down
And that
to.
goes to what you were just saying about the politics of
Right.
it. Gotcha. Okay.
It gets real garment when you start talking. You know what I'm saying? Because depending on who you talk to and who they represent or what position that they hold in certain situations, some people have me going out very high, some people have me going mid, and some people have me going late. So it's all depending on whoever you talk to at that moment in time and what their predictions are, or whoever that they talk to, or whatever information that they gather from whoever that they have. So
Yep.
Were you
that's
surprised the Niners drafted you, or was another team that you were like that you thought that you were a shoe in to go
I was just
to go
about to
to?
I was just about to ask that. Like, was there a
I'm
team
not
that
gonna
like
lie, bro. The Niners messed my head up, bro, because they did everything that they said they was gonna do. So it was kind of like a throw up in the air. Like I had a top 30 visit with them. You know what I'm saying? I went out there and I had talked to them on my top 30.
Mm-hmm.
And they was basically telling me, you know what I'm saying? They were telling me how stuff was gonna go. Yeah, whoop, whoop. And, you know, they were talking about, well, we're gonna come and get you. I'm talking about, all right, like I'm thinking they talking about coming in, you know what I'm saying, playing behind, you know what I'm saying, learning. You know, typical rookie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially in the 4th round, like you're gonna come in and be an experiment or learn or something like that. And I'm just like, all right, like, and it was like, nah, we want you to come in and play. I'm just like, hold on, like, what? And then so when they told me that, I was just like, all right. You know, during the draft process, you think teams just blowing smoke up your ass. But at what thing I can't say about the 49ers, bro, they all about ball. So like whenever whatever goes on in the building, bro, it's gonna be strictly ball. Like that's all they do up there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So when they told me that, you know, like I said, I'm still thinking they throwing blowing train smoke up my ass. So I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. I don't know how many other people you done taught this to, you know what I'm saying? That's the
Right.
process. And then long behold, bro, 1st round, 2nd round go by, 3rd round, just like it was in God's hands at that point. Like I wasn't doing like, yeah, I'm stressing, but I'm not. So it's just like what it's gonna be is what it's gonna be, bro. So I'm gonna just have to make whatever it is, what it's gonna like. I have to make the best out of my opportunity, whatever the opportunity is. Then they called me, bro. I was ordering tacos, bro. My cousin was getting a taco order. I was calling on the phone. Then I got a call from Kyle and John. I was just like, ooh, and then that's when stuff really got real for real. And then it was just like, yeah, we want you to come on the phone. I was like, bet. And then not only that, like when you get in the locker room, bro, and you see who's on the team, it's just like fat. Like,
Yeah.
it said, woo. And then, you know what I'm saying, you start getting in the rotation as far as going to first group, and bro, I'm talking about guys flying around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Usually when you practicing without pads, you know what I'm saying, it's usually a little bit tempoed, you know, and stuff like, nah. We was going full speed, you know what I'm saying, no pad. I'm learning, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure I'm practicing right so I can stay on the field, make sure I'm not getting nobody hurt, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know what I'm saying, shout out to C4, you know what I'm saying, C4 and the staff, just believing in me, trust me, give me the opportunity and stuff like that. But yeah, playing with and next to all of those great players, bro, that we had on our team, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it was an experience. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad, and different, bro. The ups, the downs, bro. I wouldn't change it for nothing.
And like the other thing is like I know you do multiple positions. Like, pause. I know you play multiple positions across the line. So like my thing is, did they just throw you right into the fire like that and just start rotating you right across the line, seeing where you fit or what you?
So I came in thinking I was gonna be like a bad tackle or something like that. So I was like tackle rep. It made me take about tackle reps for about like a day, mini camp. Instantly switched me to go, well, we want you to try this real quick. And then from there it was history, bro.
And is the speed that much different? Like the speed of college compared to the NFL?
Yeah, I'd say from the mental capacity, yeah. As far as like how technically sound you got to be in the league, bro, I'd say that'll put you so far ahead more than majority players are, just being technically sound, bro. Making sure
And the
that
information, the speed that you have to process the information.
process the mess, but not only process, apply the information. You know, most people can process a lot of information, bro, but if you can't apply it, don't mean shit. So I say that'd be the biggest thing, like being able to apply what they're trying to teach is gonna be hard. And then getting into it, bro, you can get into the more that you're in the offense and the more that you're into the system, you can refine certain things and stuff like that. But I'm like I said, bro, it's Kyle Shanahan's offense we talking about, bro. Like, come on now, it's
Wizard.
not. Feel me? So just going into that.
Now, is it complicated from a standpoint of like the play calls, or is it because like I know with just to make a comparison, I know I'm not comparing the two coaches, but Chip Kelly was known as like an offensive wizard also, but Chip Kelly was very like I hate to say it, like dumbed down. Like they said it was very simple, like one word calls to implement the speed of the offense.
Yeah, no. It's a little bit more complicated than that, for sure. Like we can have 3 play calls built into one play. So you gotta like really lock in and pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, we gotta adjust to what the defense does. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole thing that you have to break down. And so, like I said, 3 inches this way or that way, or 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? It all changes the trajectory of your techniques, how people are shaded, how the defense rotated, how secondary rotate, your read keys, stuff like that. Certain things that you key on a certain play in, play out. It's really how good can you lock in, play out, really, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So you were drafted with Brock Purdy.
Right.
Who's now about to get paid. Now, when I have to ask, when he was on like the practice squad and doing all that, was he carving up the defense?
Yeah, you guys the defense, bro.
Yeah.
Ask any one of them out there, bro. Brock been like that. I'm not gonna lie. Brock was making plays, but you know what I'm saying? Brock was in the shadows as far as fact of Brock was itching to learn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could see it in
I'm a
him.
fan of Brock Purdy, to be honest.
No, for sure,
I'm
bro.
huge.
No, for sure, bro. Brock is as humble as they come, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Me and Brock had a couple of talks, bro, but like Brock was that when he first got there, bro. He was just trying to, like any other rookie would be, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to be a sponge, trying to soak up as much knowledge as he possibly can, bro. And then he got his opportunity. You know what I'm saying? His opportunity, he capitalized on his opportunity, got the ball to the playmakers, you know what I'm saying? Making sure, now look at him.
Yeah, so stay on that topic. So let's keep talking. I want to talk about Brock Purdy some more. Talk about what he's meant to your team since taking over as being a starter in 2022.
I mean, what quarterback? What does a quarterback mean to any team, bro? Like, let's talk about it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the guy that you gotta trust with the ball. Like you gotta trust him with the ball in his hands with the game on the line, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brock has won us a lot of close games. You know what I'm saying? He's put himself in a lot of situations He's gotten us out of a lot of situations too. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what he can do on the field, how he can process, how he's playing off of instinctual play, bro. It's very different, especially playing at the quarterback position, bro. The instinct play, bro. Making sure that you have a good chemistry with your wide receivers, making sure that everybody's on the same page, bro. It all aligns in one.
So talk about like the haters. There's a lot of chat with Brock Purdy and that he's a system quarterback and he's only performed because he's got Debo, Ayuk, the offensive line, CMC, the Niners defense is loaded as a team. But it seems to me like his respect is diminished because of the situation he's in. Now, can you talk about that in particular, like
Let me talk
the
about
haters?
No, for sure, bro. My thing is, bro, I don't know what people hate on me personally. I don't know whether it's because he's a 7th-round draft pick and he blew up, or I don't know what it is, bro. My thing is this: if you have playmakers on your team, what you gonna do?
Right.
You're gonna try to put the ball in the playmakers' hands in order for what they get paid to do. That's what his mental, bro. He's a point guard, bro.
Yeah.
He's allowing the people that he has on his team and all the assets that he has, you know what I'm saying, to shine and do what they do. Like he's getting them the ball. He can extend the play if he needs to and still get the ball off. Like my thing is, I don't understand why he gets so much hate like that.
Well, I think it's because when Debo was unavailable for your team, it seemed to me that Brock and the offense itself wasn't the same. So I feel like that's probably what people are holding on to in terms of
I don't think people really understand like how much Debo plays into an offense, bro.
Facts.
Think about it, bro. You got a Joker card, bro. What can't he do?
He's an ultimate utility knife.
I'm not saying that Debo can't go out there and get you 1,000 yards receiving because he can, but he's also used in others. Like he's used in other areas too of the game. Like you got to think, bro. As far as when the game plan goes in, bro, it's certain things that what I'm saying that we have to play off of and that we go into. You know what I'm saying in order to fit. And sometimes if that's just not the game plan or something like that, and it goes off real, like we're gonna have to adjust accordingly. But he plays a huge role in the offense that people don't understand, bro. How many people do you have that you just have on your roster where you can just plug in and play and be able to create plays and mastermind and scheme up things to where defenses have to deal with that?
I think the other thing with Brock Purdy is that like everybody loves an underdog story until the underdog actually makes it. And then once they make it, like when he made the NFC Championship game, he made the Super Bowl, then all of a sudden people start picking and poking at like little shit to try and diminish
My
the work.
thing is this, bro. If he would have won in the first round, is he gonna get this much hate too?
No, they're gonna say he was great.
That's my thing. So that's the politics of football. That's the political side of football where it comes in as like that's why I never understood it too much. And I'm not gonna get into too deep into it, but it's just like, bro, like if he can play, he can play, bro. If he was getting drafted first round, we'll be sitting up here talking about how he's the greatest this, he's the greatest that. But the fact that he went to 7th round, he made himself what he is. You know what I'm saying? Him and the Lord above. You know what I'm saying? But and he put himself in that situation and he's doing good. Why are we throwing shade on the fact just because he was a 7th round pick? Like, what does that mean? You don't say nothing to Brady. I'm not comparing him to Brady by no means necessary. But what I'm saying is it's a similar, like, you know what I'm saying? He got drafted last, and then at the end of the day, he's shining right now, bro.
I was just gonna say the Brady comparison, not to compare the quarterbacks, just the situations.
Well, here's the thing though. If Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl, then I think the respect factor would be there a little bit more. But because to me, it's like he lost the Super Bowl, and then the next season you guys weren't as successful. You guys didn't get back there, whatever. But to me, it's like, you guys take Debo off that team, and then it was a whole different offense. So to me, he's just getting the proper hate. Like to me, I think it's ridiculous. I've always been a Brock Purdy guy. I've defended him on our show several times throughout the years. To me, when you have a guy that's going to 2 NFC Championship games, a Super Bowl appearance, he's doing something right.
In his
right?
2 years, bro. My thing is,
that's
bro,
what I'm
he's in the
saying.
league 3 years, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And it's almost like
about this man. I don't like it because people talk about this man as if he's just an 8-year vet and where he has, you know what I'm saying, these ton amount of games. Bro, he's done this in 3 years.
As a 7th round pick, which is crazy. That's why I'm fascinated about that story, man. I think Brock Purdy is a really good quarterback. Where do you rank him in the league? Do you see Brock Purdy as elite? Because I know his contract's coming up, and you see the contracts now, they're going for like 40, 50 million a year. So where do you see Brock being in that pendulum?
Top rankings, bro. I don't know exactly how to rank him like a number, bro, but I would say what he does elite things. Let me
Okay.
say that. As far as
what's the biggest elite thing that Brock Purdy does that stands out to you?
I say, like I said, his instinctual play, bro. He's playing on instinct, timing, making sure like certain reads that are there, like getting the ball out in certain points, and extending plays, bro. His ability to extend the play. I feel like how he reads certain things, and his throwing ability. Some of the throws that he's made some crazy throws. I'm not gonna lie.
Facts.
He's pinpoint accurate.
Yeah.
No, bro, he has a very talented arm, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but I say like his mental, how he thinks and how he processes. I say that's a big part that people don't get to see.
So how about him in the huddle? So the Super Bowl, right? Like what's his demeanor like in the biggest moments? Is he calm? Is he focused?
No. Brock gonna drop his nuts for sure. Brock gonna let him hang for sure. In the huddle, he gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying, he gonna take control of the huddle, make sure that everybody locked in. He gonna encourage his teammates. He gonna do everything they need to do in order to get all his guys on page. And he gonna go talk to his wide receiver. He gonna talk to them, see what they need to train, see what they need to work on, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that everything is running like a oil machine for real.
Yeah. So you guys have I want to talk about the state of the 49ers heading into 2025. You guys lost Debo to trade to Washington. Guys lost to Jordan Mason to the Vikings. Hufanga went to Denver. You lost Dre Greenlaw and Charvarius Ward on that defense. Now, talk to me about like what's the mindset going into 2025? Like what's the plan here? Like to me, you have a lot of departures. You know, you guys got to bring back people to fill in those roles. Like, where do you see your team heading into next year?
I know we ain't gonna be where we just was. I can tell you that. I'm gonna say Kyle and John gonna probably do everything in their power to make sure that we're not in that predicament ever again. But I say the biggest thing right now for us is just gonna be the chemistry, bro. Just making sure that everybody can feed off each other and everybody can mold, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that everybody's getting into certain spots, making sure they can know how to play off of each other. I would say that. You know what I'm saying? That's a very, very, very important thing that people miss when it comes to playing football, bro. Like being intact with your teammates as far as like, you know, his tendencies, you know how he plays this certain type of technique, you know how he does this certain thing. So it makes things a lot more easy, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You know what I'm saying? They do a lot of communicating the same way the offense does, but as far as how they got to play off each other, you know what I'm saying, whether they're making this type of read or that player, well, I'm going to play off you if you do this, do that. I say that's going to be the biggest thing, just how fast and how quickly we can mold off of that and being able to feed off each other.
Now, you're a free agent after this year, right?
Right.
Yeah, we do have a great offensive line coach that goes by the name of Jeff Stoutland of Philly. just throwing that out there, just in case.
Spence is loyal, bro. Spence is loyal to the program. I respect that, dude. Like, I really do, yo. I really.
Your offensive line coach is Joey Forster, right?
Yeah, no, Chris Forster.
Chris Forster. Sorry.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead. So Spence, like, you went like on a big thing, a big rant about Debo and how important he is, and you could plug and play, and it's so hard to replace that. Now, you guys traded him to Washington. Talk about his impact in Washington, and talk about like who's going to step up on your team to fill in that role.
Fill in the role. As far as doing everything that he does, I don't know nobody but I know somebody who can make an impact. And we've seen a little bit of. We got a lot of guys on our roster as far as like receivers, young receivers, especially that can make an impact. Juwan Jennings, as y'all seen last year.
I think Juwan Jennings is one of the most underrated wide receivers.
Sure, bro. Juwan is a straight dog, bro. I'm not gonna lie. How he carries himself, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He carries himself in a humble way, but he also knows, like, you know what I'm saying, his work. Like, he knows, like,
he's always ready.
he proved that last year for sure. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, the way that he was playing, how he balled out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juwan, feel me? But you know, yeah, nah. But Ricky Pearsall, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the plays that he made with the short amount of time that he did have, you know what I'm saying, showed spurts. So, you know what I'm saying? The guy could definitely, you know what I'm saying, he's a ball player, bro. At the end of the day, he plays ball.
And you guys are getting CMC back.
Nah, most definitely. That'll be
So
a
that'll be
huge aspect, especially run pass game. But Washington, bro, they're gonna have a nice little squad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What Debo can go over there and do for their offense, bro? You got Scary Terry, you got Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? You got the tight end, bro. They got a nice little squad, bro. Who they have in the backfield right now?
They got Brian Robinson and Austin Eckler.
You got Totus, so it's you got see, bro.
They do, yo.
They
They got a nice squad over there.
They got a nice squad, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just adds to that, bro.
Yeah. So Spence, talk about who inspired you the most growing up. Like, I'm going to transition to that. Who inspired you the most growing up, and who do you model your game after?
Bro, it inspired me growing up, bro, is the dude that I'm playing with right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Trent?
So I got up, yeah, he came up here, took me under his wing, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like family now. No, for real. The game that he done gave me since I've been in, you know what I'm saying? Just how he played, bro. And me being up here and just watching him, how he approaches work is a different, you know what I'm saying, different thing, how he works in the off season. Like now, everything that you know what I'm saying, I was watching growing up, this and that, him. I watched a lot early on Quentin Nelson, the early years of Quentin Nelson, how he played, you know what I'm saying, with the physicality and stuff like that. You got Trent Williams and you got Tyron Smith, you got Laramie Tunsil, like them guys like that, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying, just try to mimic it. That's all I could possibly say is mimic, you know what I'm saying, because some things you can't do that they do.
Was Trent helping you with like the mentality change of getting into of playing in the NFL?
Yeah, most definitely. He gave me some knowledge as far as confidence, bro. He just said, like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a lot of things that happen, whether it's in your control or out of your control in the league. He said, just don't let nobody break your confidence. He's like, because you got the gift. It's just a matter of like just applying it, make sure that I stay locked in, don't get too far in my head, don't start trying to change things because of, you know what I'm saying, this or that. He was just telling me, you know what I'm saying, make sure I stay in my right frame of mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too far lost over here, too far lost over there. Make sure I'm staying on the straight and narrow and just believe in yourself. Like, that's really
so. In 2022 and 2023, you started 29 games at right guard, and then in training camp in July, you broke your hand.
Yeah.
And then Pooney was starting in that position, correct?
Yeah.
So what's like the mentality to stay motivated through a challenge like that?
Bro,
like, how do you keep yourself going?
That's one of the things I could say that's out of my control, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole situation, bro. Pooney a dog, bro. He came in, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to help. My mentality has shifted from this, bro. I missed all the camp, bro. I haven't got any reps, you know what I'm saying? I've been sitting over here. I've been working out, running and stuff like that. But as far as playing football, bro, I haven't played football in a minute. So they gotta go into the season, you know what I'm saying, comfortable in a comfortable space where, you know what I'm saying, well, you know what I'm saying, we put him in there, he's not doing bad, you know what I'm saying, Pony not playing bad. So it's just a matter of now how can I help him be the best version of himself? You know what I'm saying, to help him manage all the excess that's gonna come with what's gonna come with the weight of the situation. And so, you know what I'm saying, he'll come up and I'll try to give him as much game and knowledge as I possibly can. Anything that might have helped me go through, you know what I'm saying, what I went through, I'm gonna just make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I give him everything that I possibly can, whether it be from the field aspect, whether I can explain something that makes it more simpler to him, anything that can help him be at the best and top of his game, bro, I'm gonna help him. Like, ain't no point in me.
Which you saying that it goes hand in hand with you saying that you're a family man. You have great pride when it comes to San Antonio. I read that in 2022, you earned the team's Community Relations Rookie Player Award from being a regular participant in 49ers Community Tuesdays. Yeah. So is that something that's very big in your life on giving back and things like that? Like, do you just apply? Do you apply that to all phases of your life? Because it seems like that from what you've spoken on with your hometown and now with, you know, the Pooney coming in and starting?
Yeah, my thing is this, bro. I didn't get here by myself. I think a lot of guys lose sight of. Some people feel like they did, but bro, it takes a village, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, to put you in a position where you can be successful. Like, there's a lot of things that people have to deal with and that you go through behind the scenes that people don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? As far as from the mental aspect, the emotional. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to balance everything out and make sure that I would say that people pour into you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people's prayers protect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just calling up, checking on you, you know what I'm saying? Playing the game, just talking about debriefing, taking your mind away from the game so you just don't drown in it, you know?
Yep.
It all plays a part, bro. Everything plays a part into your success, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just you talking to a little kid, bro, it plays a vital role into your success, bro. Everything. Everything that you do, believe it or not, bro, it has some type of impact, whether it be good or whether it be bad on your process and your development as a man and as a player, bro.
So what motivates you beyond football?
What motivates me beyond football, bro? I say my family, and I just say I like the sacrifices that got me here, bro. One thing I can't do is lose sight of that, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like I'm real. I say I don't live too high. You know what I'm saying? But also, you know what I'm saying. I try to stay even killed, bro. I ain't no flashy dude. I ain't, you know. Some people, that's who they are. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking them for it. But my thing is, bro, I try to just stay even killed, bro. That's my biggest thing.
Excuse me. What are some of your passions besides football? So like, I know
Music.
you're into music. We spoke about that. Yeah, you're a drummer.
Yeah, music.
Yeah.
I like music, riding horses, bro, four-wheeling, paintballing, bro. I just did airsoft for the first time, bro. I'm starting to like that a little bit.
Philly Phil does that.
Yeah,
Philly Phil's an airsoft guy.
Yeah,
airsoft.
Wow, yeah.
All right, you walking down us? Yeah, you posted.
I'm doing like Milsums. You doing Milsums?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You be
yeah.
camping?
Oh yeah, I've done that. I've gone out for like a 3-day Milsum. Nah, you ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that, brother.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play a little arena play. You know what I'm saying? And get going. But yeah, stuff like that, bro.
Hey, Spence, I want to ask you. I got to go back to that conversation because, like, as a competitor,
Right.
I know that you're there for your teammates and you want the best for them and you want to be the best teammate possible. But at the end of the day, you yourself, you are a professional athlete. You are a competitor. You didn't get there without competing.
Right.
How does that like pierce your soul to a degree where you're watching?
Bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, bro.
the
My
human
thing
element
is,
aside, PC bullshit aside, like obviously you want to be a good teammate, but like, bro, like
bullshit,
inside, bro, you're a fucking dog. You want to be in that spot. So it's like,
bullshit.
talk about that.
No, bro. Like I said, the only reason why I'm feeling like that because like it's when I say it's out of my control, like it wasn't nothing that I could do in the situation, nothing that I could say, nothing that I could, you know what I'm saying? So the only reason why I'm saying that is, but like that's what my point was. But I was just playing my role, bro. At the end of the day, like, but hell yeah, a little fucking fire in my head, like nah, hell no.
Yeah. So going into 2025, what are you going to bring to the San Francisco 49ers?
Shit, a different me, bro. The same me, but a different me, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Different attitude, different approach. Like,
yeah,
most
definitely different approach for sure. Attitude for sure. You know what I'm saying? I held back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that. Nah, not no more, bro.
I like that. All right, you just playing cool, right? You're gonna show them more you could tell them. Pretty much is what you're saying.
Bro, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't like action speaks better than words, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. So now in the off season, do you break down film? And when you break down film, like I wanted to ask you too, like when you put the tape on your opponents, what is the one key thing that you're looking for on the defensive side? Like, are they, the first step, explosiveness, their strength,
up already, bro. I'm not looking at no other player but myself, bro. At the end of the day,
okay.
I can go out and I can study 1,000 rushes a day, bro. And of course, I'm over the top with it, bro. But I can go out and study rushes over and over and over again, bro. If I don't fix myself, all of that shit don't matter, bro. So when I turn on the tape, bro, I'm looking at what I'm doing wrong.
Who was the toughest lineman you ever went up against?
Aaron Donald, by far.
By far?
Not even close. Aaron Donald, Dexter Lawrence, for sure. Who else?
Who talked the most shit?
Who talked the most shit? It be bro. It be the most randomest nigga doing all that wolfing, bro. My thing is, bro, a lot of people in football that play in the NFL, bro, a lot of them niggas is football gangsters, bro. Like, if you see them on the street, bro, it's not gonna be all that. It's gonna be, oh, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Some of them be having some of them really be talking about what they be talking about. But majority of the time, niggas just jaw jacking, bro. Them niggas just wolfing. They ain't talking
Trying to get in your head?
Yeah, nah, but that's the sport, bro. That's what comes with
Yeah. It's a gladiator sport, man. Like, that's
I'm not gonna
competitive
sit up
juice.
here. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't talk shit. I jaw jack too. Shit, niggas say something to me. We go, what? Yeah, no, this ain't that, brother. No. This is not that. No.
Well, is there a team that you look forward to playing every year, like within your division, or just anybody on the schedule where you're like, I can't wait to play them?
I ain't gonna lie. For a minute, it was Philly, bro. I'm so
Really?
glad when we played Philly. That 2022.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. We couldn't do nothing in 22. When Brock got hurt in the NFC Championship, bro, all the backlash and trash talk I got from my partners, bro, from fans, bro. They had one thing I can't say that Philly has one of the most. They got some loyal fans, bro.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of them too. Outside of them pads, bro, we gonna have to catch one for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Excuse my language, bro, but a lot of them mouths crazy. Some of what they say, bro. Some of what they say is crazy.
Oh no, I know.
They say words
It's unfiltered over here, bro.
Bro, they talk about people's kids all the time. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You got the kid, you driving up on the bus, you got 3-4-year-olds flicky off. I'm like, yo, they lit out here, bro. We had played them the next year after we lost the NFC Championship. We driving up, I see a baby, bro. They had a baby in the thing. It said, fuck the 49ers. I said, whoa. I said, oh, they lit out here in Philly like that.
Yeah, they're crazy. Honestly, though, sometimes Philly fans do piss me off with that because some of them are just ridiculous. The best fans,
that's what I'm saying. That's the point where it's just like, all right, some things are over the top. You know what I'm saying? You being a super fan, you talking trash, like, bro, I'm not tripping off none of that, bro. You can say whatever you want, bro. But once you start bringing people kids and stuff like that to the situation, bro, you tripping.
Well, it's just not that serious.
Now you taking it. Yeah, you taking it somewhere where it ain't got to go.
Yeah, it's wild. The best fans I've ever actually been around were Green Bay fans.
Yeah, Green Bay was lit. When we played Buffalo this year, that was an experience. Fuck.
You got to watch Josh Allen, right? Bro. Josh Allen. Yeah, that's my guy. I think, to me personally, I think he is the best quarterback in the NFL. I've said that for quite some time. It might be an outlandish take because you got Burrow, Mahomes, obviously, and Lamar. But I've always been a Josh Allen guy. So,
So where do you put Lamar in that total pole? Out of all the names you just
named?
named?
Personally, I had Allen, Mahomes, Lamar third, but I think Lamar should have won the MVP this year. I think Lamar's by far, like, he had the best year. I mean, 41 touchdowns and 4 picks. Like,
when you say that, what puts Allen above Mahomes in your
me personally? I think if you look at the playoff performances, when it boiled down to it, Josh Allen outplayed Patrick Mahomes in a lot of those games. Now, the only reason why Josh Allen wasn't able to ever beat Patrick Mahomes is because the quote unquote Bills #1 defense can't get off the field against the Chiefs. So the #1 defense never really translated from the regular season to the playoffs. So to me, like, Josh Allen did his thing. It's a team effort, right? At the end of the day. Right. So to me, it's like when a guy's balling for 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers, and puts up 35 points and loses, that's not on the quarterback, in my opinion. Like, I feel like that's a whole team effort. So, like, to me, I just think Josh Allen has had so many performances of like that against premier quarterbacks to where, like, he's been so consistent. His numbers in the playoffs have been insane. I just think that Josh Allen, to me, he elevates his team. He elevates people around him. I just think that he's the best quarterback. I think he's just insanely talented. But, like, that's just my preference. I think Mahomes.
Because I ran into somebody the other day that had the same, like, kind of outtake. But whenever I asked him, like, to explain why, like, he couldn't really explain none of his reasoning as to why he just felt like, you know what I'm saying, this and this and that. But I'm glad that you was able to like.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what we do here, bro. We talk ball. This is what the fuck we do, Spence. You know what I mean? This is what we do over here, brother. I'm
the Lamar guy. So we've had many of screaming matches over here about Lamar versus Josh. So they've been fun. Sometimes they get real heated. We start sweating up here and everything.
Nah,
well, Spence, who's your number one quarterback in the league
right now?
Mahomes, right?
I say Lamar, bro.
All right. Okay. I don't hate it because I think he should have won the MVP. I do. I think he should have won the MVP.
In my opinion,
why do you think he didn't?
Because he won it last year, truthfully. Because I don't think Lamar deserved it last year with 23 touchdown passes. I don't think Lamar was the MVP last year, in my opinion. I think he won because of the team success. They were the 1 seed. I get that. That's cool. If that's how the award works, great. But I think the reason why he didn't get it this year is because Allen had such a great year. He had he didn't put up a statistical year, but the Bills of the team, they were so depleted from free agency last year. Going into the season, nobody had the Bills making the playoffs. Hell, they didn't have him in the second.
Who was better statistically?
Lamar.
Lamar was.
Okay, and as far as the team success, they both had high team success, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you feel like he should have won it this year rather than last year?
Correct. Lamar should have won it this year. Yes, because to me,
who do you think should have won it last year?
Well, there's definitely. I thought Dak was. I thought Dak statistically had an insane year. I thought Josh Allen could have been an honorable mention. Patrick Mahomes obviously is always an MVP. I think he should be in the MVP conversation every year because of what he does for the Chiefs. But yeah, to me, like, who do you think what was the MVP? I want to ask you that.
This year or last year?
Both.
Yeah, both.
This year, I feel like Lamar had a crazy year this year. So I feel like Lamar definitely should have won it this year. Last year, I'd say I don't know. Last year was a little risky. I don't know. I didn't dive too much back into it, but I say this year Lamar should have won it for sure.
I felt like, honestly, that for me this year, Josh Allen winning that MVP was the Embiid taking it from Joker in NBA terms.
Okay. Yeah.
Joker was back to back, and it was just kind of like, oh, Embiid's playing so great that we got to give him one. And I feel like that's kind of how it went with Josh, even though to me, this wasn't statistically Josh's best year, but for me, this was Josh's best year of his career because the turnovers were gone, and look what he did with less. And that's always kind of been my argument with Lamar. Like, I never thought he's had good defenses, yeah, but he's never been throwing to anybody like serious besides Mark Andrews. But
what is an MVP candidate in your eyes?
Bro, and my MVP candidate in my eyes is somebody who can change the game at any point in time in the game. So depending on, I don't care how much you're down, I don't care much how much you're up. It's like how can you keep your team evenly, make sure that everybody's feeding off of each other, and then whenever it's time for those moments in the game where you have to do something extra, you have to, you know what I'm saying, let's say extend the play or do this or do that, but you're doing it within emotion and rhythm. You're doing it within rhythm and you're comfortable doing it. And at the end of the day, you're being productive on all platforms, on all levels, whether it be accuracy, how you throwing this pass, how comfortable you are in those moments, bro. That's what makes MVP. I feel like that's what makes an MVP. How comfortable you are in the highest moments of the game.
So you're not a big statistical guy then, right?
Nah, bro. Statistics, bro. Numbers tell stories, but they don't always tell the truth.
So why? So why choose Lamar over Josh Allen this year in MVP? Just out of curiosity, yeah.
But how they play and who they're playing against and how he's doing it.
Well, Josh Allen beat the Chiefs, though. He's the only team that beat the Chiefs.
Right.
But,
all right. Boom. What happened?
And he beat the Lions, and he beat the 1 seed in the
Lions.
My
thing is this, bro. Like, you can beat anybody when it comes to regular season, bro. All they're going to talk about is what they do in playoffs. So
right, but it's an MVP is a regular season award, though.
Yeah,
so,
you're right. You're right.
You know what I mean? So, like, to me, it's like Josh Allen did what he was supposed to do to win the award. I just felt like, to me, like how I break down MVP, I'm stats, impact, you know, of your team. Like you said, can they change the game in any type of moment. Yeah, they're all, a lot of those players fit that criteria. To me, it's, are they doing it consistently? Are they doing it against top tier talent? And
storylines.
Storylines
very
Storyline,
important.
bro. I don't think people understand. Like, that's very underrated, bro. Storylines about how people take that. They undermine the storyline. I feel so much.
Yeah,
because Allen lost big.
We're so big. Yeah, we're so big on statistics, bro. Like,
and that's actually
matters.
that actually plays into Josh Allen winning the MVP. He lost, like Nick just said, he lost Stephon Diggs. So that's the storyline. You lost a prominent wide receiver. You got better from the year prior and even went further.
All right. So how y'all feel about PFF?
I mean, so when I judge things, like, I'm more of an eye test guy. Like, I think, to me, like, you can look at stats and data and support your argument. But if you're relying on them, I think you're setting yourself, you could find any stats and any data to support an argument that people know makes no sense. Right. But the numbers may just say that. But for me, it's like, you can look at an eye test and just say, like, okay, I know that guy can play, or I know that guy is impactful and how much he's doing.
So my thing is when do you separate the eye test from the stats? Like, when do you say, all right, I'm gonna pick the eye test rather than what I'm seeing on the stat sheet?
For me, it's just always like, for me, stats just, they're like, I say it all the time, they're like empty calories to me. Like, I could care less about them. Like the perfect example is my quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Like, his stats aren't the prettiest, and he's not going to throw for 40 touchdowns a year. He's not going to throw for 300 yards a game. But I think that his leadership and other things, that the shit that he's made of, all of that stuff plays into the role of being not only a franchise quarterback, but in that leadership role. And like you spoke about, on those big moments.
So those things matter. It's weird though, bro. Like, what I never understood is, like, mind you, Jalen Hurts just won the Super Bowl, but you know what I'm saying, they talk about more about the team that lost the Super Bowl rather than, you know what I'm saying, the team that won it.
Every time.
So my thing is, why do you think that is?
Ratings.
Well, no, I spoke about this with Slay. To me, it's the total eye test. Like, again, like, we could bring up the Jalen Hurts thing. Like, yeah, his stats don't support the Super Bowl champion MVP. I get that. Like, 18 touchdowns doesn't seem like a world beater, right? But to me, it's an eye test thing for me. Like, when I watch Joe Burrow, he's going to get more respect than Jalen Hurts winning a Super Bowl, because Joe Burrow is a statue quarterback, like Slay mentioned, where, they sit in the pocket, they could dot you up, and that's what they do. You know what I mean? They can go through their first, second, third reads if they need to. Whereas Jalen Hurts he's a first read guy. If it's not there, he's going to use his legs to extend the play, and then he's going to run. That's his game. But that's an eye test thing. You know what I mean? In my opinion, like, there's two separate, different style of quarterbacks. You got the Jalen Hurts, but you also got the Josh Allen, Lamar tier. And then you got Burrow, who's a pocket passer. Like, there's so many different elements to quarterbacking. But to me, like, the traditional way is the Bradys, the Mannings, are sitting back in the pocket, picking motherfuckers apart. That's quarterbacking, right? Like, that's how everybody grew up. So I think, like, guys like Jalen Hurts don't get that proper respect because it's an eye test thing. Now, do you agree or disagree?
Do you think that people are going to, my next question was just like, are people going to respect the fact that more? Like, are people going to start evolving with the game, or rather than what they know as traditional ways? Like, do you think they're just going to keep it traditional?
I think that it'll evolve. I think
it already evolved, because you have Jaden Daniels, you have Lamar's. Like, I feel like Michael Vick was the first kind of guy to break that mold of that style of quarterback. And then as the years progressed, you know what I mean? Like, now you're starting to see guys like Justin Fields getting drafted, Russell Wilson's, the guys that can run and make plays, with their feet. But also, they might not be the most elite passers. Like, Lamar coming out of college wasn't the most elite, but he was an awesome athlete that can be a quarterback. And they had belief in him that he could. And he turned out to be an MVP 2-time. So to me, it's like, I think a lot of those style of quarterbacks are coming into play 100%. We just mentioned Jaden Daniels. There's other examples.
I think the thing for me is, I think as we maybe in like the next 5 or 10 years, maybe the early 20s and late teens, it's going to be then where it transitions, because I feel like the Jaden Daniels to me is the next level of it. Because when you watch Jaden Daniels,
JD is that, bro.
Jaden Daniels is a pocket
that.
passer. He just happens to be a super athlete. Like Lamar, I always felt Lamar was underrated as a passer. Yeah. Like people act like Lamar Jackson can't throw, which is completely false, and he proved that this year. But with Jaden Daniels running is secondary. Like completely secondary.
Bro, his arm talent is crazy. I'm not wrong.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I love Jaden Daniels. I thought he should have went first, to be honest. I wasn't a Caleb Williams fan to
so do you think that's politics, or do you think that's
I think that, you know what's weird about that? I think, because I think about that often, I think a lot of it is politics, because I don't understand, like, I don't know, like when you look at college, like Caleb Williams didn't really perform against the good teams. Like his numbers, and if you want to go by data and stats, when he was up against the higher level competition, it really wasn't all that. Like in my opinion, Caleb got drafted because there are like 5 or 6 wow plays where you look at him, you're like, wow, that's a super athlete with a strong arm. But if you look at LSU and you look at Jaden Daniels, what he was doing with LSU, he was picking you apart from the pocket, and he has the same athleticism as Caleb, if not more. So to me, that actual comparison last year, 1 and 2 of those two is the perfect example of politics in the sport.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. But when is that gonna get put aside? Like when people
never.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
never.
The only part. That's the only part I don't like about this game, bro.
Look what they're doing to Shedeur. Look what they're doing to Shedeur right now. Shedeur had no running game, and they're saying, oh, his offensive line was bad, his defense was giving up points. And now his draft stock, they're saying, is up and down.
Yeah, but that works. But that actually can benefit teams, though. Like Washington benefited from all those politics. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Y'all both got good takes on that for sure. Yeah, y'all both got great takes on that for sure.
You know, like I feel like definitely, like Washington definitely they fed off that. They won because of the politicking. You know what I mean? So like to me, like that actually helps other teams.
That's a weird way to look at that. I never thought of it like that. Like it could benefit the opposite side, even though in the moment it sucks for the person whoever it's going to. Like Cam Ward and Shedeur. Like right now, it sucks for Shedeur because there's nobody really talking about Cam Ward outside of he's probably going to get drafted by the Titans. But Shedeur, you see Mike Mayock's got him in a mock draft sliding to like 17, and then you see somebody else saying that you got him going 3rd to the Giants. So that's how that can work. But so we went way off track there. I was trying to talk a little bit about some of your off-field interests and stuff like that. We were talking to music, and about you being a drummer. So what kind of music do you like?
I love I say R&B. I like a lot of old school music. I got a real old soul when it comes to music. Old school R&B, hip hop, of course, gospel. Country.
Country boy. Who's your favorite country?
I say black country too. There is a such thing as black country. Well, we call it Zydeco. Me personally, we call it out here in Charlotte. We call it Zydeco. But
who's your favorite country artist?
My favorite country artist right now, I say probably John Party.
Okay.
I say John Party.
Tequila Little Time is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. John Party, George Strait. You got Darius Rucker, you got Shabuzi, he done blown
like Brian Kelly?
Jelly Roll, he hard. Luke Combs.
You like Brian Kelly?
Brian Kelly?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I like Brian Kelly. That's one of my favorite artists.
No, for sure.
Country. But I do like oldies too. I grew up in a family that listens to oldies. Both of my brother and my dad were drummers.
Okay, bet.
So I tried it, but I was trash.
It ain't no such thing as trash, bro.
No, I was horrible. I could not. I had no coordination with hitting the foot pedal,
no rhythm,
and hitting the hi-hat.
You had rhythm?
What's up?
You had no rhythm?
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I tried.
That's one thing that can't be taught, brother.
Yep, I know.
Fast,
well, it sucks because
that's real shit.
I watched like my dad love my brother because he was so good at the drums, following in his footsteps, and I kept trying, and I was so bad. And I'm like, before I make you upset,
brother, that ain't you, brother. You gonna have to love you for something else.
Yeah, that's what it was. We had to find a different relationship.
Who's your
But I know Bull.
who's your go-to artist?
My go-to artist and what?
Yeah. Just like, just cruising around, you know what I mean? Like who's somebody you hop in the whip.
Bro, I'm not
What's the
gonna
first
lie.
song?
This is a biased statement I'm finna say, but bro, I don't have one person that I just throw on, but I gotta listen to this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My playlist is all over the place. When it comes to hip hop, like I got drill, I got some chill, bro. It's literally all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, but I'm more of like a hip hop R&B guy, more or less R&B. My favorite artist is Drake. I think he's the best, man, like, ever.
Ever?
Yeah, ever. Like ever, bro. Like I'm talking about like artist. There's nobody better than Drake, bro. The albums that he's dropped consistently since 2009, they're all heat, bro. Like I could drive from here to San Francisco and listen.
You talking about hip hop, right?
All fucking fire. What?
You talking about hip hop?
I'm talking about everything. R&B, hip hop, everything.
Have you heard of a man named Michael Jackson?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big MJ fan. I'm a huge MJ fan.
Drake is not bigger than Michael Jackson. I don't give a damn what you say.
Nah, he's. I don't think so either. But I think he's on the way though. Absolutely, in terms of popularity.
Huh?
In terms of popularity,
bro. Do you understand? Like women were dropping dead at the sight of Michael Jackson.
Huh? No,
he's got a point there.
Yeah, no, of course, bro. Michael Jackson's a legend, but we're not going to sit here
and
that Drake had no impact. What?
You just said the best ever.
Yeah, I'm talking about, and I think so. I think he's the best ever, but I didn't know you were going to put MJ in that category. I don't put MJ.
That's why I had to double check.
Yeah, man. I'm not going to put MJ and Drake in the same thing. I think Drake's in his own lane in terms of like, I think he's more like the rap, hip hop, lane, more as like Michael Jackson was pop, bro. Like, but obviously Drake has a lot of pop in him. Like, he does a lot of pop songs and shit. But to me, it's like, who out here is better than Drake? You think you're a Kendrick guy, aren't you?
I ain't gonna say I'm either.
All right. So Kendrick or Drake, if you had to pick one artist to listen to for the rest of your life, who you choosing?
I'm gonna pick Drake for sure.
Okay.
Do you think he won the battle versus Kendrick?
Huh?
Do you think he won the battle?
Who?
Drake versus Kendrick.
You said did Drake win the battle?
Yeah, I'm asking who won.
Man, cut it out. Man, cut it out.
Hey, yo, Spence, I don't think you listened to Family Matters yet, bro.
Bro, cut it out.
Fire.
No, you just said
not like us got him. Not like us. That was the knockout punch. And I'm a Drake fan.
What did he win, a Grammy?
Yeah, he won a Grammy for that shit.
Off a diss track.
Yeah, but
that was the back. That was the diss track of back to back.
Time out. Let's not do that. We could go back to the politics aspect of that too, though. Like, do you think Not Like Us was Grammy like worthy? Like, I don't think that. The impact of it was great. Like the impact for like the culture and everything was fantastic.
When you talk about music, you can't subtract culture out of it. So if it had that much impact on the culture, then it obviously did something.
What did Not Like Us do in the West Coast?
Look at them. They play that every time, everywhere you go, they gonna play it.
It was wild for real.
All right.
Like it was crazy. Like everybody was like wilding out over that song.
Bro, I don't think you understand. Like West Coast, they got like a different support for it. Like that.
Nah, you're right.
Bro, I'm telling you. But Drake, I'm not just gonna sit up here and act like Drake is no floozy. Like he just
no.
Drake like that. Drake is one of the greats. So
yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. He's definitely one of the greats.
Who do you think is the GOAT rapper?
A GOAT rapper? Sheesh.
Like, is there one person that you can listen to all the time? That's probably a hard question because I know you said your music is all over the place. Which
that's what I'm
the
saying.
Same exact way.
What about Hove? Exact way. What's your feelings on Hove?
On Hove? Hove is Hove, bro.
Yeah, and he's a legend. Like,
you know what I'm saying? What he did and what he's done, bro. He's hard. But I mean, that's just not the. I listen to Hove like the old Hove. You know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily. I don't even know if he got any new thing. I'm not just
like the Blueprint Hove.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna go search a Jay-Z unless I'm in that type of mood. Like you feel me? Like
a Hard Knock Life there.
Yeah. Whenever he was making stuff like that, like he was making like hits. But I can't tell you a song that he's made in the past 3 years, if he has.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Spencer. Like, that's what I'll come back to Drake. It's like, yeah, Hove was the great, like he was the GOAT, right? But then Drake has been consistently dropping fucking fire for 15
Right.
years, bro. Like he just dropped Sexy Songs for You, right? That whole album. Fucking Nokia. Nokia is running through them streets, bro.
All right,
You
but
know
my
that
thing
shit?
is this. So like that, he is making hits, bro. For sure.
And he's still
But
doing it, which is crazy. That's why I'm like, it's unprecedented what he's doing, man.
no, for sure. What he's doing in the music industry, you know what I'm saying, it's hard. Number one, it's very hard to do. To be consistent for that long and perform at that and at that rate, it's hard to do.
What's your thoughts on the album? On that album? Did you listen to it?
No.
No? Sorry to hear that, bro.
Nah. I heard like bits and pieces of it, but I ain't just sat down like really just by that.
And digest it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? You just put a bug in my ear, I might have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is there certain artists where like an album drops, you just gotta go listen to it, and then?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who is that?
Future.
You.
Off the rip. I don't care what Future is dropping. It's gonna get listened to for sure.
Like the Beast Mode mixtapes and shit.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's one for sure that I don't care when it drop. I'm going no cap, Rallo. Like that's my more avenue when I come to hip hop.
Okay.
No cap, Rallo, Future. You know what I'm saying? Those type of dudes.
You listen to Lil Wayne?
Yeah. Have I heard any of his new stuff like that?
Yeah.
Nope.
Good. Don't.
Huh?
Don't.
Yeah, I ain't listening to Wayne, none of Wayne new stuff, brother.
He had about a 5 or 6 year run from about 08 to I want to say like 2012, where he was
unbelievable. I say he's still one of the craziest in the game when it comes to like lyricists. Like, it ain't.
Oh yeah, his wordplay is
crazy.
Yeah, it really is. Like sometimes when you listen to it, it's like you have to listen to it a few other times. You have to replay it to actually understand what he's saying.
Now I want y'all to do the same thing that y'all do for Wayne and go do it to No Cap and Rollo. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, Spence. So talk about like your off the field activities. Like, is there anything like you absolutely like love to do? Do you have like any business, adventures that you're possibly exploring, or do you have like an entrepreneurship gene in you that like you want to create a business or a brand or something?
No, I was more focused on my nonprofit right now. And just getting that up and running, make sure that everything goes smooth with that, make sure everything's smooth. But as far as business, so I got a few business ideas, but all of them deal with a lot of like investing in certain different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into deep in all that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
are you
of course.
Crypto guy?
Crypto?
You're not into that?
No, I'm not big into crypto, bro.
I'm not either. I'm trying to get myself into it, but I haven't really like digested all the information to put my money into it because I have to be knowledgeable about something before I put
bro.
any risk
My
to it.
If I want to be knowledgeable about the situation, but I want to know the pros and the cons. Like
facts.
People tell you so many pros about this and this and that, but then when you ask them to describe like the cons and what it can do to this and this and that, or how you would have to adjust from this type of con or that. Like deficit, like nobody really. It's probably people out there that I haven't came across anybody that you know what I'm saying that could really sit there and dissect. Nor am I gonna have the mental capacity to sit there and try to really like lock in the phone in if I don't have like the little terminology and the little understanding of what you may be talking about.
I'm the same way because that crypto stuff to me is honestly like reading.
Bro, they start talking about things that I've never heard of. They start talking about things that number one, if I ask them to spell it, they can't do it. Like it be that type of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they make something like the most basic shit in the world, bro. They try to sit up here and they try to throw all these big ass words at you. Mind you, yes, I do know what they mean, but you could have just said, well, this means such and such and such and such. But you want to say, well, the astronomical letter, bro, shut up, bro.
That's too much. Yeah.
Once you start doing all that, I'm like, all right, brother.
You play any video games? Yeah,
2K for sure.
2K?
Yeah, 2K, NCAA, Duty, I like the little undisputed thing that they got on there now. Yeah, boxing. It's almost like fight night. You know what I'm saying? It's like the newer version of fight night. But yeah, we put BTA, man. BTA Association open 25-8, brother.
BTA Association.
Yes,
I
sir.
haven't played video
BTA
games.
Association.
I haven't played video games in so long, man. I used to be good at Madden. That was it. But
Word.
I used to be, but it's been seriously, it's been probably 15, 20 years since I was actually good at Madden.
You didn't say play, but you said good at.
Yeah. I was, yeah. I'm probably horrible now, honestly.
Nah, that's cool, bro.
Actually, the last time I played Madden was COVID because I bought an Xbox because I was bored out of my mind. And I was playing it. And I was playing online, bro. I couldn't even. I was getting cooked because the game changed so much.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's wicked, bro. What they doing? That's why I got off Fortnite, bro. Not gonna lie to you. Like I was decent. But then I'm sitting up here and I found myself arguing with 7 and 8-year-olds, bro. I said, bro, it's time for me to delete this.
Yeah,
it always comes back to the competitive juices, bro. You know what I mean?
No. They got like real trolls out here, bro. When I go on 2K, bro, this is why I don't go in the game chat, bro. Whether they know you or not, they gonna troll. You could be busting their ass by 20 points, bro. It has nothing to do with the game, my dude. Man, they gonna go crazy. I'm sorry, bro. They wait. And sometimes I just turn my mic on and make it look like I'm finna talk or say something in there, and I don't say a word, and they go crazy. They go crazy. It's like you being at a duck pond, bro. You got a bag full of bread, bro. You just throw a little piece out there, and they can't wait. Who's
your team in the NBA?
My team in the NBA, I don't know, bro.
You a LeBron or Jordan guy?
Am I a LeBron or Jordan guy?
Yeah.
I'm a LeBron guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Smart man.
I know for the longest I was Jordan, bro, but as I've gotten older, bro, I realized, bro, he's dropping 40 at 40.
Sometimes it just takes time.
I don't think people understand how hard that is as an NBA player, bro.
You're playing both ways.
Get 15 points. Just to get 15 points in the NBA, bro, is not easy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you should, honestly.
Talk about that stat with LeBron. He hasn't scored less than 10 points.
Yeah, like LeBron hasn't scored less than 10 points since like January 21st of 2005.
Oh my God.
I mean, I was 14 years old. I'm 33.
I was 5, brother.
Yeah, think about that.
That's crazy.
You were just learning potty training.
No, I was well potty trained by then. Yeah, we got past all the potty training.
You're in kindergarten. You're in kindergarten. That was the last time.
I was potty trained at that time, so.
Is there anything current or upcoming community initiatives that you're involved in?
Yeah, most definitely. I got a football camp that I'm throwing coming up June, July. I'll be in a couple of outreach programs as far as going to like schools and talking to kids and stuff like that. But that's really the big two main things that I got coming up as far as. So I'm just make sure I got everything set for that coming up.
All right, few fun. Do you have anything else, or I was going to get?
Yeah, I
was going to do a few fun questions.
And I was thinking about I might be throwing a block party too.
Are we riding out?
Yeah, hell yeah. Are we invited? Not invited or what?
I might be throwing a block party. Y'all good, bro? Oh God, y'all good.
Yeah, 100. I would actually fly out there. I'll do that. We've been at it for like an hour and 15. A few fun questions before we let you go and get back to what you were doing. Any funny locker room stories or favorite teammate interactions that have stuck with you?
Favorite funny locker room stories, bro. We got a couple of them, bro. I'm not gonna lie. One of the funniest locker room stories by a guy named Robert Kimdichi, bro. Go look him up, bro. I'm not sure if y'all remember Robert Kimdichi, bro, but he made a lot of funny early on in my career. For the short time that he was there, bro, we have so many memories with that, bro. With that dude.
I just Googled it. I spelled his name so incorrect, I can't even believe it.
No, bro. But that dude, he created a lot of memories for our team as far as funny memories and stuff like that. It was a little off, but you know what I'm saying?
Who's your funniest teammate currently on the squad?
Funniest teammate currently? I ain't gonna lie. It's a couple of them.
Is Kittle one of them?
Kittle is a funny dude, but Kittle don't be joking like that. But You got some funny characters on the team. I'm gonna say that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's interesting because I feel like Kittle would be like a goof, dude.
That was
because
my
like
answer
Bro,
about
Kittle is so cool, bro. Like Kittle is just like Kittle's Kittle, bro. At the end of the day, he's gonna be his show, bro. Kittle is goofy though, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like he'll just walk up to you and say some random bullshit, and then he'll laugh and be like, walk off. Like,
he's just goofy like that. He's just
he good, bro. He's a great energy to have around you.
Yeah,
bro.
you need that.
No, for
You need
sure.
somebody to keep the situations light, bro.
Yeah.
I'm that dude.
No, bro,
yeah, dude.
No, he's definitely that person, bro, for the team, bro. He keeps a lot of his situations light, bro.
What's one of your favorite stadiums that you've played in and why?
One of my favorite, Levi.
I'm at an away game.
An away game, for sure, I would have to say Philly.
Wow, really?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, why?
Yeah, why?
Because
I'm just curious about that.
It's so much of a hostile environment, bro. Like,
do you feed off of it?
Hell yeah, I love that shit. When you can go into a stadium and silence the crowd, and they can't say nothing to you when you walk out the bit. But what thing I can say about Philly, like they into the game the whole game. But mind you, they do get out of the game. You know what I'm saying? The team getting back, get real. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we start booing them.
Yeah, that's the thing. They start
booing
the
shit out of them.
That's crazy. When I seen that, I said, "Whoa."
So Spencer, so Philly being like one of the your favorite to play in. So talk about the hostile environment. Like, how do you communicate within the game with your teammates with being it so fucking loud in there, right?
Oh, Seattle too. Seattle.
Too. Yeah. How do you communicate? How do you guys effectively communicate, and how do you prepare for that?
Bro, silent count, bro.
Okay.
So the cadence is on silent count, or sometimes like that. Like in the huddle, bro, you gotta literally be. If you go back and watch the film, bro, there's times where we literally like ear to ear, like everybody helmets is touching just to see what he's trying to say. Brock yelling, trying to get the play out, bro. It'd be hectic sometimes. Sometimes even when we go on silent cadence, like it still be off. You know what I'm saying? Just because of how much noise you can't hear, bro. It does. I don't think people understand how much that plays a vital role within the sport.
Like the home field advantage aspect.
Bro, that's a very important thing when it comes to football, bro. Miscommunication, bro. If you want to tear down any empire, bro, what they gonna do? Cut off.
That's real talk, bro. Yeah, communication is number one, especially for offensive line. I mean, when you're trying to block Aaron Donald, I mean, yeah, you got to communicate like a motherfucker, like, especially blocking anybody in the NFL. You know what I mean? You just got to effectively communicate.
Real,
I didn't know if you guys like had like a certain thing that you guys just did to know, like, okay, we have to go left, we have to go right, in a silent count like that.
It changes though. That's the thing though. The play can change. That's the thing though. So it ain't just, okay, this is the play call coming out of huddle break. Yeah, let's line up and do this. No, bro.
That's what you were saying with the processing and the applying.
Yes, bro. That's
exactly
that's a huge part, bro. A huge part. Processing and then applying it.
And Seattle's was the loudest stadium?
Yeah, Seattle for sure.
Yeah, they go wild.
Seattle, bro. You cannot hear. I promise you can't hear in there. When it's rocking, you can't hear.
Yeah, like back in the Legion of Boom days, 2014, 2015. I mean, you weren't in the league, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, I can only imagine.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
When it was rolling too, when they were rolling like that.
Yeah. Or how Atlanta was doing it. It was Atlanta, right? That was pumping the fake noise.
They had the fake crowd noise.
Yeah. I just remembered that. I haven't thought about that.
They got fined for that.
I know.
They lost draft picks and all for that shit.
Ooh,
so, Spence, so even though I know it's probably a sore topic, but I got to bring it up. Even though it didn't end the way that you wanted to in Super Bowl 58, describe your experience and what you learned most from that game.
The one thing I learned, just as quick as it was given to you, it can be taken away, bro. That's one thing I learned. For sure. I say, bro, the whole experience as a whole, bro, you got to think, bro, coming up as a kid, like, that's what you dream of, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, it's been a lot of coaches in the league, bro, that's coached 30, 40 plus years, bro, have never been to the Super Bowl, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So take that, and then you actually get an opportunity, and then once you get there, and then the opportunity presents itself, and you still don't come out on top, bro. So it hit a little different too, bro.
It hurts.
Does
Nah,
it
bro.
does it hurt?
Thing.
Does it hurt more to lose the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl? Might be
The
a stupid
Super Bowl.
question, but
The
okay.
Super Bowl, bro.
Okay.
The Super Bowl. The NFC Championship hurt like one for two, bro. But I'm talking about losing the Super Bowl, bro. I've been in a state of depression, of course, when I lost my father, you know what I'm saying? Rest his soul, RP, my pops.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Man.
Nah, you good, brother. You know what I'm saying? We good. But it's just like a true state of depression, man. When we lost the Super Bowl, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't never been that low, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was
How
low.
long does that last?
It
Like,
don't
how
ever
long do you
go.
sit with that
Because
feeling?
Debo
like,
talked about that too.
Yes.
Debo said he was depressed for about a solid month, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. Like even more, like, bro. It was just like even coming back to the facility at the OTAs, brother. It still don't feel the same. Like you just like the weight of that. I ain't gonna lie, the weight of that really play on your mental.
And
was it like a deflating feeling walking into the building in OTAs after losing?
Bro, you ever had like a splinter in your foot
Yeah.
and you don't know how to get it out?
Yeah.
It's like that, bro. You just got to give it God and time, brother. And have the right people around you, you're gonna be straight, bro.
I was gonna say too, is
Yeah.
it just like it? I forget my train of thought. Shit, I think I was gonna say like, does it? Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Fuck.
No, you straight.
But so like the crowd noise in Super Bowl 58, like that didn't touch Seattle. Like I feel like the Super Bowl would be fucking juiced
Bro,
up.
the Super Bowl was jumping, bro. But you gotta think, bro. The Niners fans was in there, the Red Sea was in there, bro. So you know what I'm saying? It's even kill in there, but it was a lot of Niners fans in there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing
But
I
it
will
was
say,
jumping.
the one thing I will say about that's lit about the Niners is when Trent Williams walks out with that fucking speaker and that shit is that's hard, bro. That's a hard entrance. That's fire.
Bro. You gotta
That's
get everybody in that mode, bro. You gotta make sure that you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like you guys are strapped up ready for war coming out of that tunnel.
No, for sure. You gotta get your mind right.
Yeah, no, I like that the most about the entrance for you guys. That shit is dope.
Do you have a pregame ritual or like a go-to song that gets you amped up and gets you ready to go every week?
Yeah, I got a couple of. I listen to like before the game. I listen to like, let's see, I say Future, Rap Baby. I listen to. I don't know if you know these people. I listen to a couple of rappers. Some old. I listen to like. Let's see, Big Yavo. We listen to Yavo, Webby. I listen to Webby. I listen to Boosie. I listen to rappers like that before the game for sure.
You know, it's funny. I always find it interesting when I hear like different players talk about this because Shannon Sharp said that he goes, I'm already a hyper person, so I couldn't listen to hype music like that. He goes, I used to listen to like Barry White to calm me down.
I listen to gospel before games too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
For like that calming presence,
peaceful.
Yeah, for sure. Like especially like when we playing like right before we go out. You know what I'm saying? The last time that we come in from the warm out, bro. I just try to put something to calm and like ease your mind, bro. Make sure that you're going there with a settled mind. So you're not overthinking, you're not too ramped up, you're not too this, you know what I'm saying?
That's what Shannon Sharp said.
Bro, it puts you out of position, bro. It puts you out of position. You can't be too high on the high, can't be too low on the lows, bro. So I try to find something in between to just mellow out my mind right before, you know, so you got to go out there and perform.
You still get nervous?
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah, right?
I get nervous because I get nervous because it matters to me.
Damn, I like that.
Damn.
I like that.
Okay. I really like that. I love that response. Love that. To wrap this interview up, Spencer, would you like to give any last words of encouragement to all the kids that may be watching out there today or may have come across this stream?
I'm gonna say, look, brother, at the end of the day, don't ever let nobody tell you what you can't be. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they ain't that, and even if they are that, you know what I'm saying? Still don't let them project they scares and they predictions and anything that they may be dealing with in themselves and project it out and cast it upon your life. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no bad energy around you, no bad spirits, none of that. Keep God first in your life, and everything gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, love that. That's awesome. That's great.
Thank you so much for the time, man. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed that interview. That was a good time. It was just like we told you pre-show. We were gonna rap and we were gonna do our thing.
No, for sure.
Yeah, Spencer, thank you so much, man. We appreciate your time for kicking with us. We had so much fun. You definitely have a spot on this podcast, man. You
Maybe
know
we
that.
can check in.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you know,
Appreciate that.
come here anytime, get some shit off your chest. We could talk some ball. We could talk about anything. You know what I mean? You know, we'll definitely run this thing back though.
I'm kind of serious about that block party invite.
No, most definitely, bro. I told you, if y'all come down, I got y'all. Y'all good. Y'all straight.
We appreciate that, Spence. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
All right, man.
Thank you very much, brother.
No, most definitely.
My man.
All right.
All right, everybody. That was Spencer Burford. And that was the exclusive interview. And that was awesome. That was great. I thought he was firing. I thought he didn't hold back. I thought he was great. Yeah, man, he's definitely has another spot on this podcast anytime he wants. We're definitely going to run this thing back.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody that tuned in, was commenting. Stay tuned because we're coming. Yeah. And I'm gonna go live from this podcast one time when I'm at that fucking block party in San Antonio.
Yeah, that would be that's gonna be a movie, yo. P&I and the block party.
Thank you to everybody that tuned in. We'll be back maybe next Monday. We'll see. We'll see if we feel like doing that.
Yeah, we'll see. We might have another guest in the works, so we're cooking. We're cooking, So stay tuned. Thank you for everybody for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for kicking with us. We appreciate all the love, support, and the comments. If you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on YouTube. We're also available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Stitcher,
and all that other shit.
Also follow us on all of our social platforms as you do not want to miss our content on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, X, and all that other shit. Tell a friend about P&I. Tell your friend, tell your host, tell whoever, man. It doesn't even matter. Get them in the stream. Tell them to come out and hang out with us, talk some sports, talk some ball. And we will see you guys very shortly at P&I, baby. Peace.
I'm caps lock different. It's facts, non-fiction. Said I black out for real, then the track gone missing. If it's cap, I'm dipping. We ain't talking about a move, then it's flatline finished. When I spaz, I'm grinning. Put a peel off in the Sadies and I pass by spinning. It's perks with this life, but I don't have my skinnage. Took a quick trip and now I'm back home winning. And I see they eyes pop like I snack on spinach. Pull up to the spot, she tryna grab my digits. I'm already 8 shots, a Henny past my limit. Here you go. Hazards with a dash full of tickets. I'ma act like I don't see them. I got bad eye vision. Y'all can't pass my scrimmage. Where y'all